everyone. So today I wanted to make a video about relationships and like tips and tricks to make your relationship and your love life work. Guys, all of you boys who are watching this, I have some tips and tricks for you as well and some things that you can do. So if you're interested in getting to know some tips about that, then just keep watching and I'll jump right into it. Love is something that has been popular forever. It's been something that people have always wanted to have in their lives. So it has been quoted many times that you accept the love that you think you deserve. I think that the first base and the foundation for any type of love relationship or any type of love connection in your life is that you have a good relationship with yourself. If you don't have a good relationship with yourself, and if you don't love yourself and you don't want the best for yourself, then there will always be a part of you which will sabotage any happiness that may be coming your way. And that also brings me to the second part, which is the most important part in a relationship, which is honesty. And the only way where you can be honest is if you actually know who you are and if you accept who you are and love who you are. That's the only way that you can be honest in a relationship. And it's also important to look for a partner who you feel that you can be honest with. Because if you have a partner who makes you feel like you can't tell him things or tell her things, then it's probably not a good match. So another thing which is important to remember is not to compare different relationships. Like if you've had relationships in the past, don't compare them to the new people that you meet because every person is different and every relationship is going to be different. Also, don't compare the relationships that you have to the relationships that your friends have. Even though this might be difficult, it can be a good thing to talk to your friends about your relationship and try to get some ideas and try to share like some things that you're frustrated about and everything to not feel so alone in it. And this is something that I always felt like I needed to do as well. But I just want to say that you have to be careful, like as girls, because we always like talk to each other about our relationships and everything, and we have opinions about other people's relationships, and that can sometimes be our downfall. So your boyfriend shouldn't be like that because he should be more like my boyfriend, and my boyfriend does this and that, and the boyfriend doesn't do this, so it's not a good boyfriend. So what are great qualities in a boyfriend and what should you look for? Well, for me, I really think that honesty, like I told you, I really think that's the key in any relationship. And so honesty has to come from yourself, but it also has to come from your partner and somebody who brings that out in you and someone who you feel that both of you can really be yourself and you can really relate and understand each other. A lot of people say that opposites attract and you will complement each other because you have knowledge of different aspects of life and stuff like that. And I think that's true. I think it's very cool if you know like different things and you're able to learn from each other. It's very exciting. But I also think that in some fundamental ways, it's important to be able to relate to each other and understand each other. And if you end up feeling like you are completely alone when you're in a relationship, I think that's definitely one of the warning signs that you have to look for. That's when anything really bad can happen. You know, like I'm talking about cheating or anything like that, or just us feeling really unhappy. And I don't think that you're supposed to feel like you're alone if you're in the same room as someone you love. And it's a very sad thing. And so, did you know that Minnie and Mickey, or should I say that the voices behind them, were actually married in real life? Did you know that? I have a sweater to prove it. You can see it is Minnie and Mickey. and they're having fun and kissing and cuddling together because of love. So I guess love does exist, huh? If you may be a person who has more challenging needs in the world, like you want different things than maybe the typical person wants, and you would be bored if you were in a typical situation that a lot of people would be satisfied in. And if you're one of those people, then you might feel like you will never find the person for you because you'll never find someone who is like you are or who understands you in the way that you need to be understood and who can fill those needs that you need filled. But I just want to let you know right now. So there is something I also thought I would bring up. Sometimes it can happen that, like, if you live in a small town or just by a coincidence, you meet someone who knows someone who you have been dating before, or someone from your past, or someone who knew you at a different time in your life, who you really don't want them to know each other, and it's really uncomfortable, and especially if there are different boys who are all into you, it can be a cause of a very dramatic, unpleasant experience. And my advice to all of you is just, as far as you can, stay away from those scenarios. Like, unless there is someone who you really feel like you know that he is the one for you. I mean, unless there is that, then don't go there. Just don't bother because it's just going to be really unpleasant. But love is amazing, and there are so many different types of love. And I hope that all of you get to experience love in one way or the other. And it's such an amazing thing. If it makes you smile and it makes you happy and it makes you not worry about things because it just makes you feel like everything is amazing. So I would tell you more about my amazing boyfriend, but at the same time I want to try to keep my privacy. So that's why I was just like just speaking very generalized about the things that I've experienced in all of my life. But yes, I just want to give a little bit of a shout out to my boyfriend and say that you are the best and I love you so very much. So, so I just wanted to wish you all a really, really great day. And no matter where you are, if you're in a place for summer or fall or winter or spring, then always remember to stay positive because if you do, then anything is possible. If you have any requests or any comments, then please write them in the comment section below. So have a good one. Bye. This is me and this is my boyfriend. And this is how we look together and we're so cute together. Did you know that?